Have you ever stopped to think about why we follow trends? Why do we crave the approval of others? Throughout history, humans have always been influenced by those around them. But what happens when someone dares to reject the norms? What happens when someone chooses a life of radical independence? In the bustling city-states of ancient Greece lived a man who embodied this very defiance. His name was Diogenes of Sinope, and he was unlike anyone else. Diogenes dedicated his life to challenging the values of his time, advocating for a life free from material possessions and social status. He chose to live simply, embracing poverty as a virtue and rejecting the trappings of wealth and comfort. Diogenes was a cynic, a follower of a school of philosophy that valued virtue and self-sufficiency above all else. The cynics believed that true happiness came from living in accordance with nature, rejecting societal pressures, and embracing a life of simplicity. Diogenes took these principles to their extreme, living as a beggar on the streets of Athens. He owned nothing, carrying all his possessions in a bag. He slept in a large ceramic jar, a discarded object that became a symbol of his philosophy. Imagine a man, completely content, living in a storage jar. This was Diogenes, a living embodiment of his beliefs. His unconventional lifestyle, a stark contrast to the grandeur of Athens, attracted both curiosity and ridicule. To understand Diogenes, we must understand the world he lived in. Ancient Greece, a time of great thinkers and philosophers, was also a time of immense social pressure. Wealth, status, and power were highly sought after. Yet, Diogenes saw through these superficial pursuits. He believed that true happiness lay not in material possessions, but in virtue and self-control. He saw the hypocrisy and corruption that often came with power. He used his simple lifestyle as a form of protest, a stark contrast to the extravagance of the elite. His teachings, though unconventional, resonated with many. They offered a different perspective on life, one that challenged the very foundation of societal values. He believed in living honestly and authentically, rejecting the hypocrisy he saw around him. Section 4. Encounters with Power. One famous anecdote tells of his encounter with Alexander the Great. Alexander, at the height of his power, visited Diogenes, who was basking in the sun. Alexander, intrigued by the philosopher's reputation, asked if there was anything he could do for him. Diogenes simply replied, "Yes, stand out of my sunlight," a powerful ruler humbled by a beggar. This encounter perfectly encapsulates Diogenes' philosophy, a rejection of material wealth and a focus on the essential things in life. Diogenes challenged societal norms with his every action. He believed in living truthfully, even if it meant challenging the most powerful man in the world. He saw beyond the facade of power and wealth, recognizing the simple truths that lay beneath. Section 5. A Timeless Legacy. Diogenes' legacy extends far beyond his lifetime. He is remembered as a champion of individual freedom and a critic of societal pressures. His teachings, though radical for his time, continue to resonate with modern audiences. In an age dominated by consumerism and social media, Diogenes' message of simplicity and self-sufficiency is more relevant than ever. His life serves as a reminder to question the norms, to seek happiness outside of material possessions, and to live authentically, no matter the cost. Diogenes' story is a testament to the power of nonconformity. He dared to live differently, challenging us to reconsider our own values and priorities. His life and teachings provide valuable insights into the human condition, encouraging us to seek a more meaningful and fulfilling existence.